Hey, lovelies. Welcome back to season 4 of the You Are Immeasurable podcast. I'm Tonesha Hyde, your host, divine business alchemist, healer, sacred mirror, and warrior mystic. After taking a very sacred pause, doing some deep reflection, and a whole lot of realignment, we're bringing you this season with a whole new frequency. We're going deeper, discussing richer topics, and getting more soul-rooted than ever. Now, we're still talking divine alignment, but we're expanding it. So this season, we're reclaiming our power through our shadow work, through our intuitive healing, through our ancestral wisdom, and we're even going to talk about and explore our sacred rage. We're here to honor the truth that the journey back to ourselves isn't always pretty, but it absolutely is powerful. We're going to talk about navigating the dark feminine, connecting with the parts of ourselves that we've been taught to fear, and realigning our lives and our businesses from the inside out. Now, you know me, I keep it real. So absolutely expect some raw solo episodes, some sacred storytelling, and also some soulful guest conversations with people who are doing the deep work and living boldly in their truth. And just so you know, new episodes are now going to drop every Wednesday. And that too is part of the realignment, because sometimes you just need that midweek reminder that you are still magic, you're still worthy, and you still are on your path. So whether you're sipping tea, coffee, a glass of wine, under the moonlight, let's go ahead and raise a glass to healing, to expansion, and to becoming the most unapologetic, authentic, and immeasurable version of ourselves. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the You Are Immeasurable podcast. As always, I am your host, Tonesha Hyde, and I guess this is a welcome back. And when I say that, I definitely mean that in the deepest, most heartfelt way. I know it's been a minute, a long, sacred pause, if you will. But today, I'm back. And so let's talk about the pause. And I want you to understand that the pause was not from a place of shame, but it was absolutely from a place of reverence. Sometimes we look at stepping away or putting a pause on something. We call it falling off, falling short, all of these things. But what if it was a falling inward? So far this year, it's been kind of crazy. It's layered, messy, but it's also been magical in so many ways. And in some little small pockets, it's also been quiet in all the right ways. So this was my opportunity to get still. It was my opportunity to feel the feeling. And I did. I definitely had to confront some spaces, some places, some people that I was shrinking around, or I was shrinking in. And so I needed just a little bit of a moment to realign, reassess, and get back to what I wanted. And so that has caused me to be able to be ready now to return a bolder, wiser, softer, and maybe a little louder version of myself. So understand that if you've ever felt like or been told that you kind of ghosted yourself or ghosted your audience or ghosted those around you or whoever, or maybe even yourself and your purpose, understand that it's okay, because child, we talk about it all the time. Life be lifing, okay? And then there are times when your soul just needs to take a break. Your soul just needs to catch up to what's going on in your head, in your heart. And sometimes your soul needs time to catch up with your ambition. So if you're one of those people, then yeah, hey, how you doing? This episode is absolutely for you. And for those of you that have been with me along this ride for the past, 3 years, I want you to know that the You Are Immeasurable podcast, it ain't going nowhere. But what she is doing, she's expanding. And I would absolutely love to take each and every one of you with me on this beautiful, beautiful ride. So with that, I want to let you know what's coming up. So as I said, she's expanding. The podcast is expanding. And with that expansion comes some revelations, comes some new experiences. We're opening the portal that this podcast creates even wider this season. So we are going to definitely have some raw personal reflections from my spiritual journey. There may be some sacred rants. Of course, we're always going to be talking about healing and power and worthiness. But now we're going to infuse some ancestral wisdom in there and absolutely some dark feminine fire. We're still going to talk about business alignment, leading your business from your soul, right? Leading, scaling, expanding your soul-led business from the soul space, not the hustle space. We're still going to have guests come in and talk with us and share their magic with us. And there even may be some transmission straight from spirit. We don't know. But again, I just want to let you know that the space is definitely evolving in a good way and in a way that is growth, maturity. She's maturing into what she was always meant to be, a reclamation, a remembering, a reminder that regardless of what you think or what you've been told, what that little voice says in your head, always nagging at you. You are not broken. You are blossoming. You are blooming. And that's what this space is all about. So if you've been feeling the shifts and things that I've mentioned that I've been experiencing, I absolutely would love to hear from you. Send me a DM if you follow me on social media. Leave a review on whatever podcast player that you're listening to this on. Share this episode with anyone that you feel may resonate with it, because I would love to turn this into a wonderful co-created space where all of us are being fed spiritually, emotionally, on a soul level, energetically, and that this space can be where we get to be our wild, whole, crazy, immeasurable self together. So thank you so much for still being here, for returning with me, for choosing you. And with that, season 4 has officially begun. This is the beginning, and this is the beginning of everything that is to come. So again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being a part of the You Are Immeasurable family. And until next time, cheers to your transformation. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of You Are Immeasurable. I hope something in today's conversation sparked a remembering, a shift, or even just a softening in your spirit. If you loved this episode, do me a favor. Please share it with someone who needs it, and make sure you're following the show so that you never miss a new activation. You can connect with me over on Instagram or Facebook at Agitator Hyde. That's my handle on all platforms. DMs are always open if you want to go deeper. If you have questions or you just want to share how the episode landed for you, or you can also comment on whichever platform you are listening to this episode on. Always remember, your power, your path, and your purpose are already within you. You are absolutely not broken. You are blossoming. You are becoming. And remember, you are immeasurable. So until next time, be well, be bold, and stay true to the divine within you.